Hello again everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. We are back here in Haven after a lovely conversation with Dorian. It got me thinking, to be fair. It's nice to know that there are people in Tevinter and Tevinter natives who are reasonable, because I do like Dorian. I think he does have some good in him. What's it, Alistair? King Alistair Therian was crowned the ruler for Eldon after the end of the Fifth Blight and is considered a hero among his people for having fought against the Darkspawn as a Grey Warden. He's one of the few known to have ever left the Secretive Order, never mind one who went on to rule a nation afterwards. Some in Ferelden claim that the Therian line ended with the death of King Caelan and that the existence of an unknown bastard was a lie imposed upon the people to overthrow Queen Honora. As such, Alistair's rule has been plagued with trouble, both within his own lands as well as with neighbouring Orlais. The Blight greatly weakened Ferelden, and many believe that a renewal of the long-standing rivalry between the two nations is inevitable. Well, hopefully not yet. You know, give it time for that. We have a breach to sort out, right? The Imperial Chantry. This will be an interesting read. There are those who will tell you that the Chantry is the same everywhere as it is here. That the divine in Valrio reigns supreme in the eyes of the Maker, and that this fact is unquestioned throughout Thedas. Do not believe it. The Maker's second commandment, magic must serve man, not rule over him, never held the same meaning with the ancients of Imperium as it did elsewhere. The Chantry there interpreted the rule as a meaning that mages should never control the minds of other men, and that otherwise their magic should benefit the rulers of men as much as possible. When the clerics of Tevinter altered the Chant of Light to reflect this interpretation of the commandments, the Divine in Valrio ordered the clerics to revert to the original chant. They refused, claiming corruption within Valrio, an argument that grew until, in 487 Towers, the Chantry in Tevinter elected its own legitimate and uncorrupted Divine Valhale, who was not only a male, but also happened to be one of the most prominent members of the Tevinter Circle of the Magi. This black divine was reviled outside Tevinter, his existence an offence to the Chantry in Valrio. After 4 exalted marches to dislodge these rebels, all that the Chantry in Valrio accomplished was to cement the separation. While most aspects of the Imperial Chantry's teachings are the same, prohibitions against magic have been weakened, and male priests have become more prevalent. The Circle of the Magi today rules Tevinter directly, ever since Archon Nomarin was elected in 734 Storm, directly from the ranks of the Enchanters, to great applause from the public. He dispensed with the old rules forbidding mages from taking part in politics, and within an age, the true rulers within the various imperial houses, the mages took their places openly within the government. The Imperial Divine is now always drawn from the ranks of the first enchanters and operates as divine and grand enchanter both. This is utter heresy to any member of the Chantry outside of Tevinter, a return to the days of the Magisters which brought the blights down upon us, but it exists, and even though we have left the Tevinter Imperium to the mercies of the dread Qunari, still they have endured. Further confrontation between the Black Divine and our so-called White Divine is inevitable. Right, the Magisterium. There is a mistaken impression outside the Tevinter Imperium that a Magister is simply a mage, and the mere act of being a mage is all that is required to be among the ruling class. A misperception aided no doubt by some Tevinter mages claiming the title outside their homeland to take advantage of its reputation. In truth, being a Magister requires one hold a seat in the Magisterium, the upper house of the Imperial Senate. This is the body that makes laws and which chooses the new Archon if there is no approved heir. The Senate's lower house, the Publicanium, consists of elected officials, but it has no true power and is considered a bureaucratic body. Magisters, meanwhile, come from the ranks of the Circle of Magi and the Imperial Chantry, but most hold their seats by virtue of an Archon having granted it to their family long ago. It is not technically required for a Magister to be a mage. Indeed, after the transfiguration that saw the old gods abandoned and Andrastianism embraced, most were not. Since the Towers Age, however, non-mages in the Magisterium have slowly been weeded out. A true Magister is thus a figure of real power in Tevinter. All other mages serve at their pleasure, and any mage not of proper lineage has no influence outside of that which personal wealth and talent provide. Right, so still another group to look at. What have we got? Where are we? I can't see a damn... Oh, it's this one. Tevinter Society. To those outside of the Tevinter Imperium, it's easy to imagine a society filled with mages and elven slaves and little else. In truth, there are 3 different Tevinters, each of them a world completely separated from the others. There are the mages, the land's nobility, completely obsessed with competing for supremacy with each other, almost to the exclusion of paying any heed to the nation's enemies, such as the Qunari. The well-bred Altus sneer at the Latins, who in turn sneer at the Praetari. They vie for dominance in the Magisterium, where factions shift and flow on a daily basis, with deadly consequences, requiring every family to put on a veneer of perfect citizenship or face scandal and censure. Then there are the so-called Sopperati, the Sleepers. These are the non-magical citizens who vastly outnumber the mages, yet are beholden to their whims. Many are resentful of this status, plotting in secret, even as they secretly hope their children will possess magical talent, an enticing lure since the talent could conceivably show up in anyone, even a slave. It would be easy to forget that Tevinter possesses a massive class of publicans, civil servants and leaders of the legionnaires. It is an enormous merchant class, enough teeming poor to drown any other nation in Thedas, and the shadowy thieves called Presumptor, who are practically treated with respect. And then there are the slaves. One would think they at least see each other as equals, but it is not so. The divide between the freed liberati, those who act as personal servants to the magisters, those who work on farms and factories, and the servus publicus, who do all the tasks proper citizens will not, it is all but insurmountable. But perhaps in emulation of those who own them, imperial slaves will connive and scheme to try anyhow. Outsiders might see it as futile, but to Tevinter citizens, their nation's social classes are the most mutable and rewarding of merit in all of Thedas. Yeah, I can see why outsiders don't see it like that, to be honest. In hushed whispers, those who had been cast down, the demons who would be gods, began to whisper to men from their tombs within the earth, and the men of Tevinter heard and raised altars to the pretender gods once more, and in return were given in hushed whispers the secrets of darkest magic. The fifth stanza of Threnodies is a complete retelling of the creation story appearing in stanza 1. The authors are clearly different, with notable disagreements on the nature of spirits and ultimate cause of the second sin. This stanza lays the blame for mankind's corruption squarely on the old gods, rather than on a flaw inherent to human nature. Therefore, historians believe a Tevinter author, perhaps even Hakkon himself, wrote it. In the 11th verse, we see this illustrated most clearly. The demons who would be gods can be no one but the old gods. They are created here not only with broaching the golden city, but with gifting the secrets of magic to humankind. The implication is that without this instruction, these hushed whispers, no magic would exist. Okay. So, can I get any more potions? We need potions, you know. Equip potions. Can we restock our stuff? Hopefully we can. Yeah, we have loads of elf fruit. We're all good. Everyone got full stock. What's Dorian have, actually? Give him some lyrium potions. Probably the best ones for him. It's weird that lyrium potions and... give him some rock armor. Lyrium potions and... Well, every potion seems to just purely use elf root, which is a weird one. I thought it would be different. Adan got anything else to say?
You're back, and in one piece.
No, just same usual stuff. No problem. I don't know why we insist on saying that he's cranky. It really doesn't seem that bad. That just reminds me, actually, I need to go and sell all my stuff, don't I? To go and sell my stuff, and potentially, with all the schematics we made, we could try and craft some new weapons. Especially because I'm strongly considering bringing Dorian with me instead of Solus as my mage. Because I do like Dorian. What's this say? Andraste's Mabari. You know Andraste's... Oh, this is a song. You know, I'm not even gonna read that out. Like I said, I don't read songs. Segrets. Oh, you can buy sell stuff here. Right. Right. So, sell. Staff of Stasis is something, actually. We can probably run through our equipment here, can't we? If we check Solus's equipment quickly. Oh, it's the staff. Yeah, of course it is. Oh, actually, that is better than the one he has. So actually, I think we will give that to Dorian, because I will take Dorian with me, I think. Blackwall's got shit on. Shit on, that seems a frankly ridiculous way of describing that, but you know. So nothing we have is any particularly good to me, is it? No, I don't think so. Actually, can we edit Dorian's armor at all? Oh, his enchanter armor is actually quite good, to be fair. It's better than what I would have thought. Okay, so we can pretty much sell anything that we don't have equipped now. So we'll do that. Sell. Ada's razor. I'll just quickly check that. Oh! Oh, it's a great sword. Fuck. What the hell's that Consandra's back? What the shit is she... Is she... hang on. Hold on. Hold on just 1 second. Was that just like a display of what it would look like? It must be, right? Yeah, I'm guessing so. That was... What the fuck? I was like, Jesus Christ, Cassandra, what the hell are you actually using there? That was... Wow. Okay. So, no. Nothing that we have is good. We can get rid of it. Definitely get rid of the great sword. Longbow. Yep. Yes. All this stuff we don't need. Yeah. Get rid of it all. Armor-wise, I think it's the same, I think. Yeah, light adventure armor. Is that, mage only? No, we don't need that stuff. We don't need this. Get rid of all these. That stuff too. Upgrades, we'll probably keep a hand on them, just in case we can use any of them. Valuables, definitely sell my valuables. Right. So can we actually buy anything from this merchant here? Doesn't seem like he has that much good stuff to buy. Inquisition Scout Armor is interesting, but that looks so weird on me. That looks more suited to a female to me. I don't know if that's just me being a little bit judgmental, but yeah, that just doesn't look that good. Okay, we'll pop down to what's his name? His name has genuinely slipped my mind. I apologise. Oh, look, there's Master Dennis. We haven't actually spoken to him, have we? Hello. Will he speak to me? Yes, he is.
Back at work, Inquisition. And lucky you have me. In lesser hands, you'd be in trouble. Haven can't support the mounts you need, but I can.
How are the horses?
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Haven is groaning under the weight. It wasn't built for this, but we'll make it serve.
Any news?
Heard anything worth noting?
Too busy to hear things, and that's how I like it.
Fair enough.
Farewell.
I will leave you
I
to
can
it.
be with you.
What's this shot? Is this like where we can buy and sell mounts? Or oh, it is. Fab. Do we actually have our mounts? Oh, I think we do. You know, horses we have Ferelden Forder. Draculus we have the Mountain Draculus. Teeth sharp the Winter Wind, but steady beast for a bold enough rider. Hearts we have the Red Heart. Great Stag, a Greater Frostback Elk. Exotics, we have Bog Unicorn, Avvar Warnog, and an Oathbound Steed. So we have some pretty grand mounts, which we can use if we so wished. Harriet, that's his name. That's his name. Right, so let's
I'll pass on your thanks, Master Harry.
see if we can craft any better weapons than what we have now. So, Masterwork Waveblade is a longsword schematic. So that is a Cassandra weapon for sure. What can we put on here? It's all 128 DPS. I think that's definitely better than the one she's got now, so we'll have that on. Onyx, yeah, I'll give her the Onyx. Breakstone, bit of iron, and we'll Viridium. Yeah, Viridium too. Strong broadsword. See, that's good for old Cassie. Oh god, should I actually call her Cassie? I imagine if you actually called her Cassie, it would piss her off to no end. Like, I honestly think she would be absolutely disgusted by that. Like, I really do. So Apostate Staff has 47 DPS. I'm pretty sure that's worse than what we have, than what Dorian has now. So many freaking weapons. Like, there really is. It's crazy. Oh, can we actually craft grips? You know what? I didn't even realize. I did not actually realize you could do that. Do velveteen and breakstone. So brutal enhanced haft, so we can put that on her sword. And grip. Make a grip too. Yeah. The deadly grip. So can we now put both of those on Cassandra's rods? Oh, she only has one for a grip. Okay, that's fine. Deadly grip. See, there you go. Confirm changes. See, making this is good. You know, it's good stuff. Right, so what else can we make? So if we know the one in our weapons, no, we don't need, so staff. We've only got one actual staff schematic, which is 47 DPS. I don't think that is good enough for what we have at the moment. Nah, definitely not. What does Dorian's staff have as, like, slots, though, for upgrades? A grip, a staff blade, and a rune. Right, so we can make a staff grip and a blade. Right, so if we get notch staff grip, and we have iridium, and lamb's wool, yeah, for barrier damage, that could be good. Brutal dissolving enhanced grip, and a blade for him too. Cotton, and serpent stone, yeah. Actually, wait a minute. Is serpent stone just noticeably worse? Yeah, the serpent stone is worse than viridium. Okay. So they're not all equal in abilities. That's kind of good to know. So we'll do that for Dorian. We'll just do them like one by one. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong person, aren't I? Dorian. Staff of Oh no, not that one. Yeah, definitely use that one. And the staff blade. Give him... Oh, he does have brutal healing elements. Yeah, that's the one that we wanted, isn't it? Boom. There we go. Good stuff. Right, now, if we check what we can make... well, we don't need to make one for Varric. What about me? Can I have a good one? Balanced dagger, curved dagger, rogue dagger. Don't think the ones that I have will actually be any good. 141. Don't think they're good for me. No, but I have a slot for a rune, which is no good. Can't make them here, I don't think. I don't think we've figured out how to make runes yet, have we? I don't think we have. Could be wrong, but it doesn't feel like we actually have. No, we can't buy any upgrades or anything like that, so we'll leave that. What else can we do? Can we modify anything that's being used? Nope. Sandra already has a... We just don't have any runes, do we? We have no runes. Dorian. No runes for him. Blackwall. So, nah, there's really not... Oh, hold on. This one's interesting, actually. We did get some new I think we got arms, which are worse than the ones we actually have now, aren't they? Yes, they are. God damn it. Okay. So we're good for weapons. What about armor? Armor could be interesting. Sigil. We have one sigil, which is... See, that doesn't seem that good to me. Like, yeah, front armor, yeah, but... It's not that good, is it, really? If you think about it. Because if someone gets flanked, they're fucked. Can upgrade Dorian's armor a bit, which is nice. Can we craft... Can we craft any... So he's got light legs. Light legs Dorian. That's a good good representation. So he's got... So we need light legs and medium arms and medium... Can we make them? At the craft armor station? We actually think about crafting armor overall, to be honest, did we? Enchanter mail, that seems definitely a Dorian thing. It's definitely, yeah, it's definitely a Dorian thing. 107 armor. I think that's not really that good, if I remember rightly. Dorian, where's Dorian? Dorian is better than that. What about if we craft just pure upgrades, maybe? Any helmets? We don't have a single helmet schematic. That is actually quite bizarre to me. I think all our armor now is actually over 100, if I'm not mistaken. So we don't have any light legs to make. Do we have any? No, we don't have any medium stuff to medium like arms or legs either. I think we just have to modify it with whatever we have now. Which it was Varric, wasn't it? Yeah. No, it wasn't actually. Sorry, it was Dorian. Dorian with his light legs. Give him his apprentice coat legs. Slightly better than what he's got now. And like I said, I just don't like that sigil. So I'm probably just going to sell it, I think. I just don't like it. I don't like the idea of it. It really puts me off. I'll sell that. Should we just sell everything else because we're not going to use any of it? Because we just checked it all, haven't we? Yeah, just get rid of it all. We've fully checked everything anyway, so like what's actually the point? Ready to hatch it too? Yeah, okay, so that's it. Our inventory is completely cleared. Fabulous. Right. So on that note, guys, I think we'll end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you haven't, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you in the next episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Thanks again, guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.